I'm Billy, the Whisky Exchange's ambassador, and this is Foursquare Spiced Rum. Now, while people know Foursquare as a really great rum producer, they've also been making this rum for a really long time. This came out more than 20 years ago. And back then, the spiced rum market was very different to now. There's been this huge explosion of spiced rums. They're all really focused on really sweetness and a few big spices. And back then, it was very similar. Lots and lots of sweetness, and everything was vanilla-y. Everything was all about vanilla. And so when Richard Seale put this together, he decided to take that, turn it on its head, and make the exact opposite of everything that everybody else was doing, which, if you met Richard, is very in character. And so he took a base of an aged rum, so a couple of years old, and added to that no sugar whatsoever, no vanilla whatsoever, but a whole load of spices you find in Barbados. And loads of those sort of things come together to make something that's really, really interesting, and a very, very different take on the idea of spiced rum to everybody else. It's on the nose. It's all about spice. It's all about baking spices. Loads and loads of sort of nutmeg and sort of just cinnamon and that side of things. A little bit of clove, a bit of allspice. All these things coming together. All the things you'd imagine in a nice sort of spiced cake. On the palate, all that comes through still, but the solid core of actual rum. It tastes like rum. It has that toffee sweetness. It has that sort of caramel sort of note. But all these things, not with added sweetness. There's no sort of cloying sort of sweetness in there at all. It's all very, very well controlled. It's all perceived sweetness rather than actual sugar in there as well. Loads of sort of baking spice in there. And it does exactly what it says. It's a spiced rum. It's got spice and it's got rum. So if you're looking for a rum that you can add into other cocktails, if you want to spice up a rum cocktail, add a bit of this. It's actually rum rather than a big sticky sweet mess. It's something that can really change the way that you look at spiced rum. And it's one that I thoroughly recommend.